Alright guys, as you can tell from the title, I've got some pretty bad news about Akai. A few days ago, I woke up and saw that Akai was behaving a bit lethargic and his belly was swollen. I looked from above his tank and my heart sank. Akai was starting to pinecone, which for those that don't know, that's a sign of dropsy, an illness that is not only life-threatening but also extremely difficult to cure once a betta fish has begun experiencing it. Despite the challenges and my very limited knowledge on hospitalizing a sick fish, I had to give Akai a fighter's chance at life. I gave him a 15-minute Epsom salt bath and later hospitalized him in a separate tank. In that tank, I used Multi-Cure from Blue Planet. I read that methylene blue could help aid symptoms of dropsy, and it just happened to be an ingredient of the Multi-Cure that I had. Sadly, however, none of this ended up working. The next morning, I checked on Akai and his body had become lifeless. While I knew the odds of his survival were slim, part of me really hoped he'd at least see the next day or that something I did was of some help. Nonetheless, I buried Akai under a lime tree I had in the backyard. That way his physical body could contribute to new life. While I don't know the exact cause of his sickness, I suspect he was struggling with internal problems. Akai had always been a fish that digested his food quite slowly. There would be days when he wouldn't poo despite eating. Now, I'm no fish doctor, so I can't say for certain what's happened. However, what's happened has happened, and there's sadly not much else I can say now. For those of you that watched videos of Akai and the many stories I was able to tell while keeping him, I want to say thank you for being part of it all. While in my lifetime Akai will only be present for just a small smidget of it, he taught me most of everything I know today. And while I'm no genius fish keeper, Akai opened the gates for my interest in keeping fish and is in fact my first ever pet. You guys got to see all the mistakes I made and all the growing done just for my little lad to be truly happy. I'm sorry to you all that his story had to end so early at only 4 months of keeping him. I really thought I could keep him for many years. Though I believe with everything I created with Akai and his story being viewed by thousands, Akai will live on forever through memory and of course, the internet. I apologize that this video is just one major sob story about a boy and his pet fish, but he's very important to me and I'll never forget him. So, the story of Akai has ended. I hope you all enjoyed watching him as much as I did. A new chapter has opened, so it's time to move forward. Rest in peace, my beautiful red Siamese fighting fish.